The Coffee Bean is still there, but it's terrible now. It's like it's got more traffic than it's like you get there and you're like, where's the protest? Like you feel like, what are they protesting? That's what it's like. There's so many fucking people there. And then the bagel place is now a Five Guys, which, you know, I love Five Guys, but when I go to I'm not going to eat Five Guys at like noon, you know, because I'm not a piece of shit. I like weirdos. Like my friends are always making fun of me because they're like, your friends are so fucking weird and some of them are so fucking boring. But then I say to them, well, who the fuck do you think you are? You're my friend as well. I love weirdos. Like I have a really tall, lanky fucking string bean Italian friend. I ran the block. Dude, I ran the block so hard once, I swear to God, this isn't even a joke. James Gandolfini came in once to the Coffee Bean and there was like tension. And I'm not even fucking around. I mean, I'm joking about how the tension was there. But he came in once, and I was there already. And when he walked in, because I made the Tony Soprano reference, I was like, oh, dude, how fucking cool is it that Tony Soprano is here, but I run this block. But he didn't know it, but like I imagined he knew it. So he got in, and he didn't even sit down. He got his coffee, and he walked out, James Gandolfini. So disrespectful, by the way, to call him Tony Soprano, like he's not a real person. So this guy's reading a fucking book, and he says, you know, you really got to read this book to me. He says, you really got to read this book. And I say, look, I know this guy for years now. I say, what's the book? And he says, it's a book on religion and about how, and I tuned out. Done. Not only with the fucking book and this talk, done with this guy. So I don't even know how the fuck I got, but that's how this is going to be though. I don't even give it. I don't know how I got. I'll get back to the Twitter poll, but that's how this is going to be. I don't know. I went off on a tangent. I have no idea how to get back, but I'm not sorry about it. And so I put up this Twitter poll. It was so hot. I used to do this joke on stage when I was in Sacramento, which I'm remembering now, about how it was so hot that when I would go to Starbucks, I would come back and it was like a fucking sauna. Like I would look in the back seat and there would be an Asian guy with a towel on. Like an old Asian guy would be like, why? And he'd be like, why are you in my sauna? That's so stupid. But if you live in, there's nothing more LA than living in Brentwood, except for living in Malibu. The only place more LA it is to live in Malibu is Paris. I heard Johnny Depp lived in Paris. I heard Johnny Depp, he didn't have a place in Paris. I heard his home was in Paris, and I almost ate my own dick. That's how LA it is. I was like, oh, of course Johnny Depp lives in Paris, because he's the most Hollywood guy there is. And I know people who know Johnny Depp 100% would say to me right now, oh, you don't know Johnny Depp though, and he's actually not LA. In which I would respond, he wears two hats at the same time sometime. Be in LA only. You know what I mean? And don't even be in Miami either, because Miami's always warm, but fuck those 30-minute torrential downpours. You'll be hanging out at you'll like go to a fucking Radio Shack to get some bullshit, and then you come out of Radio Shack and there's cars flying by like in the air because it's like a scene from Twister, because and you got to just wait inside the Radio Shack for 30 minutes. First of all, Miami, don't have a festival because you're Miami. Indianapolis, have a festival because people don't have anything to do there, really. Sorry, I mean, I'm not really that sorry saying that. But like Miami having a festival is like doing cocaine on cocaine. Like you can do some cocaine and then you're at the top of your shit, and then you're like, let's do more cocaine. Like, you're good. Just chill. Don't do that. Don't do more. Right? Miami, a festival in Miami is like that one person who is like just way too drunk and ruins the night. Like, there's fucking 4 or 5 guys, and you're out having a good time, and everyone's like this drunk, and they're like, yo, man, fucking so fun, dude. Dude, remember when Tommy did this shit, and he fucking did that, and that was so funny, and his dad came in the room? That's fine. That's Miami. But then there's the other guy that's like, yo, dude, you fucking know what the fuck, dude? You ain't trying to talk this shit, man? Fuck that guy. And he's pointing at a guy over there, and he's like, fuck him, man. You see the way he fucking bumped into this shit? And that's what Miami and a festival is. It's not fun. Dudes with shirts off and so many tattoos, By the way, the dudes are short as fuck and buff with pink board shorts on. Bye. Oh, you got pink board shorts on? You're 4'6" and you're wider than you are tall? Bye. Ultra, dude. Ultra. It's called Ultra. They literally were like, we're going to have a festival in Miami. What should we call it? And before they got to the word it, they were like, what should we call it? And some guy goes like this, Ultra, obviously. Oh, a festival in Miami, Ultra. Some guy goes, Ultra. Because that's the most name there is. And they'll be like, what if there's a torrential downpour? Downpour? What if there's a torrential downpour for 23 minutes? And they'd be like, fuck it, dude, it's Ultra. Sunglasses on, doesn't matter. Is it nighttime? Doesn't matter. Sunglasses on? Hey, dude, do you have your sunglasses? No, can't get an Ultra then. Why? Because it's Ultra. The rain's coming. Who cares? Leave your sunglasses on. All right, fine. It's not even going to hit me for a long time anyway. I'm 4'6". I'm drowning because I'm too short. It's all good. Just stand on me. Now both of us together are 6'5". That song until May. That song plays until May. That's how long the song is. That's how long the song is. It plays until May. I don't give a fuck what month it is. It plays until May. If it's May, it plays until next May. So that's Miami. And I can't even, dude, I did a show in Miami. I did 2 shows in Miami and one time, and I was like, I'm just going to play Fort Lauderdale from now on. I'm not Ultra. I am not Ultra. What the fuck is that, dude? What the fuck is that? Why does everybody want everybody else to get intimate and then be like, oh, it was a great episode? No matter what the fuck the guy does, everyone wants them to get intimate. Joe Buck has a fucking football player on there and he's crying because of something that happened in his childhood. His dad took the ball away or something. And that's what made him a football player. The last thing I want to watch is Dennis Rodman crying. I don't want to watch Dennis Rodman crying. I don't give a fuck about that. I want to watch Dennis Rodman talking about North Korea. That's what I want to watch about. Remember when that shit happened and he was talking all about how he was like, he played in North Korea and everyone was so mad at him? Dude, I don't give a fuck about what the fuck. They got the manager of the Dallas Cowboys talking about, and then when I was 11, oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't care when you were 11. I don't care, dude. I swear to God, we're a second away from having a show that gets the guy from Cake Boss on it talking about what happened when he was 14, and that's why he makes cakes. Why does everyone want to get everyone wants everyone else to get intimate? Fuck that. I'm down for a silly goose time, and that's it. I want whatever team has the ball to win. That's what I want. Because I want some good, down-to-earth, smash-mouth football. I don't know what that means, but that's what I want. I heard Joe Buck say it. But my favorite thing about my least favorite, here's what I don't like about, here's what I fucking can't stand about football. And this is what, there's a lot of sports that do this. And I'm done with this shit. You play 4 quarters. And then the team with the higher score wins. Then, if it's a tie, you have to play more, which is not okay. You decide who wins at the end of the game, no matter what. In my world, that's how it goes. If I was the fucking commissioner of football or whatever that guy is up there, that I go like this. It's over. And they say, but it's a tie. I say, then we look who played better. And that's it. If the game is as long as the game, then that's it. You don't fucking tie and then say, well, okay, well, let's just play a little bit longer. Then that's not how long the game is. Baseball goes into extra innings? No. You look at the fucking whoever got more hits then. Oh, well, okay, the game's over, but well, we'll keep playing until someone else scores. Then why don't you just play until someone scores? Start the game, play until someone scores. That's the winner of the game was 14 seconds. That's it. You telling me you don't know how long the game's going to be? I'm going to play indefinitely? That's basically what you're saying. No. Fuck that. I got shit to do. Fuck that. I'm going to sit down and watch a 4-hour game, and then if it's not over, I'm going to watch more? Eat my dick. Straight up. I watched Inferno, and oh my. I mean, this movie. I don't even know. Maybe I'm a dumb fuck, but I didn't even know what the fuck. These clues that they left, they might have been speaking another language. I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. And this movie did the two things that I hate. They're devices that I hate. They're so overused, and I hate them the most. The one I hate the most, I'll say first, which is the character, like something loud happens while a character's doing something, like a train goes by, and then he has like a violent flashback because of it, where he has to like kneel down, and then he remembers like, and you get like an image, like a train goes by, it's like, and then he's like, and he kind of like kneels or grabs a table, and then we see like an image of like a hooded guy in a field, and we're like, well, what's that? And then it goes back, and he's like grabbing the table, and he's like, and then we find out who the hooded guy is later on in the movie. Drives me nuts. Why do you need a train to go by to have the guy have a flashback? Just have a fucking flashback. What the fuck's why does a bird need to go, ah? And then you're like, and then like you see like him as a kid, and the mom's pouring him some water, and like she's like, now drink it. And then later on you find out that it was like poisoning him or some shit. Why you need a bird to call to have that shit happen? Just have the fucking flashback. I don't like that. That drives me nuts. Here's the other one that I don't like. A guy who sees something and then wipes his eyes and is like, and looks, and it's not there. That drives me nuts. And this movie had both of those things. That drives me nuts. I don't even really want to explain it more. It's just like, come on, movies. How many movies are doing that shit? Where he's just like, what the fuck? And they see a guy and a snake comes out of his back and then bites him on the neck, and he's like, whoa, and he looks, and the guy's not there, and he's just at home in his study.